You know what I kind of think is even more interesting, not so much from the Tesla angle, but you have some other real companies, and Tesla's a real company, but you have some other real companies that are embracing Bitcoin as well. MasterCard and BNY Mellon, it's the oldest bank in America. And so you have other companies as well. And so it's here to stay. I'm not invested in Bitcoin.
One BTC and 32 ETH.
Welcome back, hard forkers. Welcome to Stefano coming to you from the closet and Mr. Gonzo from his hospital room in Bangkok.
Sun's out, guns out. Sean's got the sun over there.
Yeah, I got a nice little sunburn today. One of the last days of summer here in New Zealand, Mr. Gonzo. But red, like the market actually. A few red dildos today, eh, guys?
Depends on what you're in.
Yeah.
It depends on when you bought.
Okay, audience. And there's many more of you. You're growing every week, and thank you so much for that. On that note, jump into our Discord, join the chatter here. We're getting a bit more active in there, so we're there to help you out, answer your questions. You got a very knowledgeable panel here. We're going to be talking on a number of topics today, doing what we usually do, reviewing projects for you, looking at the latest news in the space, telling you what we've got coming up in regards to our giveaway shows, which we're doing live every Friday. Well done to the people that showed up last week and took away thousands of dollars in tokens. So make sure you're there this Friday, people. Link below. But as we do every week, meme of the week. Very good.
That's like better marketing than Uniswap actually did for the whole thing. Did you see their marketing is a bullshit unicorn? Like, oh, it's like unicorn.
It's
form.
A little bit of an LSD type of like tree for the marketing video.
And that
you mentioned Uniswap there, Mr. Gonzo. We have a bit of an interesting history with that project, don't we?
Flip my fucking table.
Virtual hug.
Look, I don't want to look how much it was worth now. It's like token now.
13, I think $13,000 or $14,000.
So for those of you that don't know, you had to have opened a MetaMask wallet before. I believe it was the 1st of September. It might have been October. Either way, I had 5 wallets. Only one of them qualified, and I missed out on 4 wallets by one day. And then Mr. Gonzo kindly donated some of his Uniswap to both Stefano and I, because he had actually got quite a bit of it. And then what happened, Jordan? Why don't you tell everyone?
Well, there's that DeFi summer happening and everybody was like liquidity mining, and I picked the wrong project. And it was fine. I got my tokens or whatever. I got my liquidity pool in and out. You could provide Uniswap liquidity. And I signed the wrong agreement on my MetaMask. Well, it's the only one you could sign. And then like 2 months later, all of a sudden my Uni just disappeared. Backdoored into Tornado Cash, gone. And man.
So at today's price, you probably lost a couple $100K.
Dude, it was 2,400 Uni at $30 a pop. It's like $75,000 almost now. 1.35 Bitcoin or 44 ETH. Fuck.
Oh, well,
the whole show in one airdrop.
God damn it. Would you buy it back at this price, guys? We're gonna have a look at Uniswap version 3 in a moment, people. But quick question, and it's a yes or a no. Is it on your radar to buy back at the current price? But you first, Mr. Gonzo. It's a yes or a no.
I can't. Too much emotional baggage. I still got 50 left on the competition wallet from the, what do we have? 200 that came. You guys got some, and then we donated some. So I got 50 left. Oh no, we got 400 per. I had 100. I sold 50. I got 50 left. I'll just hold those. Okay. That's all I'm going to do with it.
So that's
I'm not going to chase that one.
That's a no, Mr. Stefano. Would you buy at this price?
Mute. Sorry, I still have in mine. I didn't sell them. I'm still holding. I'm not selling now. Here's the thing. You know that like I'm not.
Are you
really
gonna give
like
Jordan back the original amount he gave you, or is it just a?
No, I'm keeping it. The point is that as always, let's try to look at things in perspective for a second. So Uniswap is kind of like being on the fight in terms of like daily volumes with systems like Coinbase. Coinbase is doing like public listing on around like what 100 billion and so on. And Uniswap market cap is right now like 15 billion, 16 billion or whatever it is. It's true, Coinbase does like much more right now, but you know, looking at the difference of the two things. Another example, Uniswap and Binance. Binance does much more. They have the cards, they have the launchpad and all of those things, but they're like a 40 billion market cap. So I do think that like Uniswap right now, it's heavy in terms of price because like 15 billions is a huge market cap. But I do think that like long term, and that's like always my main point on that. I never look at like short terms, but like in the long run, I still think that there is a lot of rooms over there.
I agree. I just can't buy myself to buy something that I had for free.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I mean,
there's plenty of fish in the sea, boys. There's lots of stuff happening.
Yeah, well, look, we the goal of the show, people, is to review projects, let you know what we're doing in the space, help you understand what's going on. We'd love to hear from you, so please tell us. You know, if there's topics that you want to hear covered, if there's projects you think we should look at, please comment below or jump into the Discord. Before we move on, guys, and look at some projects and news and how we're trading and investing, let's have a look at how the projects that we have previously reviewed have been performing. Can you bring that up for us, Mr. Gonzo?
So what do we got? We got our man Tomas with the AGA, killing it.
Mm-hmm.
So they're moving liquidity to QuickSwap. So they're doing some incentivization for people to move over their LPs to QuickSwap and Matic. No, not Matic, QuickSwap. There's something with Polygon there too. So if you have any AGA in their liquidity pools in the last, however long you've had it, don't sell it this week, basically. Hold on to it till the end of the month, and you'll get a nice, tasty airdrop of some free AGA. So if anybody that's still holding that stuff, not Sean, and you have it in an LP with either AGA ETH or AGA AGAR.
I just got to clarify quickly. Yes, I have sold my AGA. We do publish our addresses, people, but it was a financial necessity for me at the time. Unfortunately, it wasn't because I don't believe in the project in any way, shape, or form. And it's I like Thomas. Like the project, and it's great to see it doing so well.
It was just worth the most, right?
Correct. Yeah, gas fees were high. I needed some capital. I was flying back for quarantine, and all of a sudden got hit with about 10 grand of expenses I needed to cover. And unfortunately, I don't have that token anymore. I wish I did. Really,
man, look at that, 1,800%.
Yeah,
that's
the best performer.
Woof. Good job, Thomas, and the rest of the boys and ladies at AGA. So we got our AXIEs. AXIEs, the hype is building. I heard a rumor, Ronin, super soon. I actually just bought a bunch more, another $1,000 worth of AXIE AXS under $4. Scooped it up, and it just pumped now about 450 already. So I'm stoked about that. Loading that bag up. Block Duelers, some big news there. I'm actually employed there now. We've talked, and they want me to come on. They've offered me a salary, equity, royalties on NFTs, and heading up a program to bring in artists into crypto. So, I mean, this is going to be great. I'm super excited about this. There's I've got all my old buddies from animation, they're all like, "Ooh, what's going on with NFTs?" So I'm giving them, given the opportunity here to help me with some NFTs, make some cool shit, put it on the blockchain, make some money. So everybody, like, compared to traditional animation and crypto, the rates, people are like, goong, like literally the eyes popping out. I just drop a name there? My good buddy Robert Valley, who's Oscar nominated. He's going to be doing a Block Duelers, which is pretty cool. Oscar nominated, Gorillas director, Tron Uprising character designer. So we're getting some crossover here, baby. Massive adoption's not far away, I don't think. So
I guess Jordan is clearly shilling his own company now, but
full disclosure,
buddy, I think it's a great project. I'm very excited for you.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. I mean, full-time crypto now. So I've got my hard forking and my Block Duelers. I kicked my animation jobs to the curb and just taking care of the rest of the crypto stuff now. I feel like I'm missing opportunities. So it's got to be done.
Fantastic.
So we got Bonk. Bonk's kind of raging up and down. It's doing that same thing, hits $1, back down to 50. Up to $1, back down to 50. CLZ's working away. It's Mega Bonk coming soon. So that's not too much happening there. DMG, it's not recovering. It's done.
No, I think we can probably just take it off, actually. Although we do like to leave the ones that have failed on here. The show is absolute full disclosure. You can see all the numbers of what projects have donated. We're not shillers.
We could probably stick a fork in ethanol here too, I think. No? With Optimism coming, all the layer 2 solutions, to hit the shitter. We're not doing so good there. That one, ouch. On to the next. Ferrum also doing crazy. They have their initial IDOs, their initial DEX offerings. Everybody's holding it. It's going up. It's doing great. They're making partnerships left, right, and center. It's going awesome. Keep gaining, which is pretty insane that it doesn't stop. We got our boys Richard over there at Hex. Just a kind of subpar week. Nothing spectacular. Still sitting at 3x almost from when we got it. Kai keeps running.
That's just on the charge, people. Check it out. There's an interview with the founders on this channel. That's going great.
Yes, sir. Mantra DAO had a bit of a down week there. That's no good, but what can you do? It'll bounce back, it looks like. Mode DeFi, just kind of ranging since we got it, which is, we got in right above where it was after the pre-sale, and it kind of stabilized, and it's been an accumulation there for a while. PAMP, nothing. Pirate Chain, again, just a moderate week. So considering how red the market is and how our guys are doing here, we're doing pretty good, I think.
This is true.
Unitrade.
Unitrade.
We talked to Jeff there for a bit. He wants to come back on the show. Maybe we can get him going here again.
Absolutely.
They've just launched again now. They've got their third version. They've got tons more features. And they're on Binance Smart Chain as well now. So now they've got the cross chain, which is pretty cool. So we'll have to look into that closer and take a look and see all.
Yeah, let's get them back on. I mean, as you guys know, I literally sold this about a day before it took off. I've been a big fan of it. I like what it does. I've held it forever. It did nothing. And I
seems that Sean always managed to sell at the right time.
Yeah.
Is this going to become a theme of this show, Stefano? You're going to sit there and just be smarmy in your closet, are you?
I'm just saying that, like, in a matter of...
Come on, it's part of the...
So do you still hold Unitrade? Is that what you're telling me?
No, I sold them already.
Oh, I still got mine.
We'll have Jeff back on maybe on one of the live shows. And just to reiterate, people, we're doing these weekly giveaway shows. They are live. You need to be in the live stream to win. We literally gave away thousands of dollars worth of tokens over the last 2 weeks. Link below. Make sure you check it out. And on that note, if you want to support this channel, we've been making this content for nearly 5 years now for free. And when I say for free, there's also been no income into the channel. This, we show you what these projects donate to this show. But if you do want to support us and you are a trader, please use our Bybit link below. There's up to $200 worth of rewards there once you've donated. And I'm going to be announcing a trading contest in the next week. So there's also a test net. So you can get on there. You don't have to risk any of your capital if you're fairly new to the space. Check out if you do, in fact, know what you're doing trading-wise. Sorry, I'm bumping this.
They just added a couple more assets on there, which is kind of nice.
They have indeed. Yep.
Link.
Yes, I have successfully been trading on Bybit for the last month, but I will put my hand up and say I got it wrong in the last couple of days. I was long Bitcoin when it went up above 57.5, and I thought it would keep going. Didn't. Thoughts on the Bitcoin price at the moment, guys? Where do you think it's going? Are we going back below 50?
I don't think so, man. For me, like, Bitcoin is just like, it's just fucking mooning for the whole 2 years. I think it's just going to keep going.
Yeah.
Now, you know, like all the institutional stuff that's coming in. Yeah, I mean, just keep accumulating Bitcoin. Trade your shit coins to make even more Bitcoin.
Yeah, look, I agree with you. I know a lot of people that are very active in the OTC space, and what I'm hearing from them is that for these huge $1 billion or close to $1 billion purchases that some of the people I know that are involved in, they can't find the Bitcoin at the moment. They have the buyers. They cannot find the sellers, and on-chain data analytics certainly supports that there are not a huge amount of Bitcoin or Bitcoin on exchanges at the moment, people. So yeah, hugely bullish still. Yes, we may see a pullback below 50K. If you're the sort of person that's shitting your pants and panicking over that, you need to go find something else to do. That's how this market works, people. So guys, let's have a quick look at the news. Then we're going to look at how people can get some free coins. Stefano's going to talk us through what airdrops are happening and how you can get something for nothing. So, what do we got? We're hearing a bit about this bit clout at the moment, guys. Where are we? Here we go. Bit clout. Alleged leader hit with cease and desist by prominent crypto law firm. That's just come through in the last half an hour or so. What do we know about bit clout?
Sweet fuck all. We know it's anonymous. It's VC backed.
See, that's why you guys show up to watch this channel. To hear about things we know sweet fuck all about.
Yeah. Well, no, we know that, and you got to pay Bitcoin to even look at it. That's why nobody knows anything about it. The only people signing up for it are like mid-tier, clout chasing, stupid ass pseudos Twitter celebrities. No, I'm serious. Like, it's all hype. There's all this like, oh, VCs have done this and VCs have
get
done
in there,
that.
people, and get the Johnny Gonzo coin.
Yeah, well, it's probably on there. Maybe, I don't know. No, it is like that. I've seen people with like 2,000 followers that have profiles on there. Everybody has, like, they just went and took everybody's profiles off Twitter, used their likeness, and then, you know, in this article, it details what exactly is happening. And, you know, it's totally, completely illegal, right? Because they're using people's likenesses to capitalize on it. And then to get your rights to it, you have to pay them even more money. So you have to buy your coins to get a fraction of them. And
I believe for bigger influencers, I think the top 15,000 on Twitter, they have allocated, they've literally given these people coins. So that's obviously how they're trying to get this going. And let's be honest, that's how most crypto projects begin. There's a lot of airdrops. Money is effectively created from nowhere. And then you build value around it. So, you know, I'm not going to shit all over this thing just yet. And I reached out to them today to come on the show. They are anonymous, so it might be one of those distorted voice scenarios, but let's see if we can get them on the show. I have asked them to come on. But that's a no from you at this point, Mr. Gonzo.
I don't know. It just smells fucking.
Buy the hard forking coin on BitClout, people. Don't worry about the Johnny Gonzo coin. Just leave it. Stefano, have you got one on there?
No, to be honest, maybe I don't care. Like that's my point on that. Like this thing, like I'm sounding like a broken record at this point. Like, but to anybody that was around like in 2017, like things like that were all over the place.
That's how we bought ICOs, sending Bitcoin to some random freaking email address and hoping they'd send you the tokens.
That's true. And then like everything evolved with the smart contracts, and you were sending random Ethereums to a random smart contract and hoping that things were going right. Yeah. No, but the main point on that is like 99.9% of the projects in crypto still have this mentality that, because they are in crypto, law doesn't apply to them. Like, it doesn't exist. Anything that is about law, but we are a blockchain project, it doesn't matter. Well, guess what? It does matter. So, I know about, like, the only thing that I know about this project is that, like, they were shilling the fact that they have a Katy Perry coin. And I'm willing to bet easily $10,000 that they do not have an agreement with Katy Perry or something like that. Easily.
I have no anybody.
That's the thing. So they're obviously using an image from a celebrity of a VIP, which is illegal without an agreement for something like that. I don't care about anything else. Like, the point is, like, you can have, you send a Bitcoin, you have, like, backed by VC, but you're anonymous, like all of these things that obviously
you say 10K, you'll bet?
No, easily.
Okay. She's married to a mate of mine, so I might see if I can do a deal with her and get 5K. Of your money.
The main point on that is that we're starting seeing that with other projects that now are, like, implementing distribution revenue dividends, and they're claiming, like, we're a government's token, so we're not a security. And obviously these projects sooner or later are all gonna, like, go bust. Now, enjoy the ride while it lasts, but don't forget that they're a legal project. They're not supposed to be in existence. And every time that I hear someone be like, oh yeah, but we're going to grow so much, and then regulators are going to be, like, obliged to listen to us and so on. Guess what? You're not Tether.
All right. So a word of not warning, but just a little reality check there from Stefano.
It's not warning. It's like you must be, like, absolutely, like, really desperate and really, like, needing to be rich quick type of behavior. Like, if you can fall under something like that, you have other issues in life. That's my entire point on that.
Stefano, it's kind of two-tiered, right? It's two-tiered. It's playing on the two, like, probably biggest sins in our society today: greed and fucking vanity.
Yeah.
Right. So you got people that are broke ass trying to make quick bucks, and then you got the celebrity, the mid-tier, like, influencers, right?
On that channel, on that note, please like our channel. Please hit the like.
Smash the button. And then you got the influencers that are both vain and they're greedy, right?
Yeah.
So you got these lower levels that are getting into it because they're broke ass, and that's adding credibility to it, because every time you sign up, it blasts a tweet out and says, oh, this is verified my account. So you're getting these smaller and smaller tiers coming in, which are making the bigger tiers gain more, exposure and creating more value for the whole thing.
All right.
Right. It's
one thing that I can add on that is, like, and maybe, like, people completely forgot about these things, which is crazy to me. Now I'm gonna throw everything in the same pot. Please do not take this in a way that, like, all the projects that I'm mentioning have bad things inside. But just, like, to give an example on that, you get crypto.com that is doing NFTs with Snoop Dogg. You get Lindsay Lohan that has done, like, the NFT about, like, I don't know what on which platform. You get Justin Sun from Tron that, like, tried to bet on the 5,000 days of people, and then bought, like, another one for 3 million, I think, or something like that. You get Lil Pump that is doing a partnership NFTs with Avagotchi. You get I think Soulja Boy has been doing, like, whatever thing,
everything.
and
he's
so
trying
on.
to do everything. Akon starting a crypto city.
Akon, the crypto city, and Akon is the perfect example on that. Back in 2017, I don't know if, like, how many people are remembering that, but when there were the wave of the ICO, there was exactly this thing of getting, like, these celebrities, these very important VIP that were, like, endorsing or, shilling specific coins and so on. And a lot of them end up in very legal troubles with these things, because you're promoting a security. So you're doing financial advisory at the end of the day. Now, here it's everything different, because obviously it's not a token, like, it's not like a cryptocurrency, is an NFT, obviously. But it's the same soup that is literally being reheated. And I don't understand why people are like not seeing the similarity in something like that.
Because it's all new people, man.
Oh, come on. It can't be all new people.
You think everybody that hung around the bear market is all super rich now and they're inflating the market? Like, where's all the new money coming from? I know tons of people that are all like, what should I buy? What should I buy?
Super rich.
What?
Old people that were around the beer market and now it's super rich.
On that note, Mr. Gonzo, before we have a look at some more news, when people ask you what to buy, what are you telling them? This isn't financial advice, people. This is what Mr. Gonzo is telling his mates to buy.
Well, the new people that I'm getting in, I tell them safe stuff. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Link, DOT. And if they're like, a little bit further down the rung, or if they're into NFTs, I just tell them to buy tokens of whatever platform they're going to use. Like I don't give them crazy shit coin calls and like pre-sales and like, degen trading shit. It's just dollar cost average, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Link, DOT. That's the 4 that I recommend.
Okay. What about the 7,000 coins that you actually buy yourself when you go full
right now?
Degen? Any hidden gems for our audience from you today?
Yeah, there's a cool pre-sale coming up called Revelmon, which is like Revolution. Well, it's like a Pokemon AXIE kind of dealy. So we've got a bunch of guys that used to they made an AR game for Pokemon. And so now they pulled away from Pokemon and now they're doing their own game, which is getting quite a bit of hype. I want to buy some more Blancos. That looks kind of cool. More gaming stuff. Buy more
Rev token. Rev.
They'll have all the blankers ever released.
I've been using my yield app quite substantially and it's going great, man. I'm up to half of my 32 ETH goal.
Good. I thought they were coming on the show. What's going on with those guys?
Yeah, I'm not sure. We got to follow up with them. I think we missed the boat, man. They're getting too big now. I mean, Tim Frost, he was on there with Charlie Shem.
Don't use it, people. They're not coming on the show. Piece of shit.
Why? Why? There was no need whatsoever.
I'm joking. I like it. I'd like to have them on the show. If I feel like they've rejected us, is that what's happened here? We're not big enough for them anymore. Okay, check out Yield app on Ivan on Tech. Okay, what else have we got? What else have we got, guys? Let's just quickly sort of darting around a wee bit here, but just super quick comments. This I found, having been a Bitcoin maximalist for many, many years and having nothing but politicians and big business tell myself and anyone else that was a Bitcoin maximalist, you're a bunch of clowns, it's for criminals, it's a load of shit. All of a sudden now we have the... who the hell is this guy again? He's the head of the Fed. Is saying Bitcoin is very much like gold.
He's the guy that pumps the burr machine.
Yeah,
in the memes. That's all.
This is for me, even just in the last couple of years, to see a narrative change like this.
Sorry, your explanation of who is Powell is the guy on the meme.
Yeah, the guy in the meme. Oh. That's all I know him for.
Powell is probably one of the most powerful men alive right now. Like,
yeah, he runs the burr machine.
That guy.
Yeah, he's making everybody rich.
What am I doing here?
Just wait for the new stimmy pump.
Okay, very intellectual show for you today, people, as you can tell. Let's see what else CoinDesk are reporting today.
Hey,
yeah, just quick. So we touched on Uniswap before. When are we looking? Do we know when V3 is actually launching?
Stefano, was it mid-May?
Well, I actually heard rumors that it's going to be this weekend, but I think they're joking.
Well, no, I heard actually there was two. There's going to be V3, and then there's going to be V3 on Optimism. And Optimism is the later one. So, yeah.
Now, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I know that, like, I read on Twitter a couple of tweets, like, calling that, like, it's going to be on the weekend V3. I have no idea if it's true or not.
Oh, I have a feeling I'm going to have to take another position in that. I agree
No,
with you, Stefano. I mean, if you're looking at market cap, I mean, how I think this is lost on a lot of people investing in crypto. You've really got to look at the market cap, and if you're thinking it's going to 10x, you've got to figure out where that would then place it above other projects. And yeah, I mean, for Uniswap to 10x now, I mean, what are we looking at?
Look, and you got to think about what it's going to do for Ethereum too, right?
Yeah, but the thing is that, number one, I don't know why we're watching at NFTs from Snoop Dogg while we're talking about version 3 of Uniswap. The other thing is that, like, the very, very cool thing of Uniswap is, or the version 3, is that the total change on the liquidity part on that. The fact that, like, you as a user are going to be able to, like, define a specific price range on that, and that you're going to have, like, pools that are, like, different in terms of, like, fees and so on. Like, the model is going to start, like, evolve and become, like, quite complex, to be honest. But it's going to start being, like, so interested that really all, like, the projects that, like, DeFi per se can really become, like, the saving account type of things. Like, it's gonna be so interesting experimenting with something like that, like, you know, you have, like, that $1,000, $5,000, $10,000 and so on, that, like, what should I do? You can literally start having a bunch of, like, a basket of different stable coins and start playing around with all of these things. By the way, chances are that if you're, like, Impulse like that, your fees are going to reduce from 0.3% to 0.05%. So keep that in mind. But, you know, it's
fee structure, right? That was kind of interesting.
They basically changed that. Instead of being, like, from 0.3 standard, you're going to have 3 different models, which is 0.05%, 0.3. So as, no, wait, sorry. 0.05, 0.3 or 0.5, I think, and 1%.
Yeah, basically, the riskier the asset is, the more fees you get for it.
So let's assume that you're taking, USDC and DAI. That's potentially, like, a quite very low risk type of pool, because they're both stable coins. They don't fluctuate a lot and so on. And there you're looking at, like, a 0.05% fees. If you're taking, for example, the pool between the Johnny Gonzo coin and the R14 coin, both of which are, like, issued on BitCloud, those, you know, are new coins. Like, you're not very sure, like, of the volatility over there. So the fees at that point are going to be a 1%, which, again, it's super cool because it's high risk, high reward. And it really started, like, giving the option to anybody to, like, pick whatever they feel more comfortable with. And so you can create a basket of, like, you know, you put, like, majority of your net worth or your portfolio in something that is very, very low risk, like stable coins, like a REVV BTC or Ethereum and so on, because we're still on Ethereum, people. Like, let's not forget this. Or you can just, like, go super high risk and take, like, the coin in position 15,000 whatever that just, like, did an airdrop and go all in over there.
Okay. Speaking of airdrops, Stefano, you've got a couple of things to let the audience know about where they might be able to pick up some tokens.
Yes. Now, instead of losing all your money trying to trade, as per usual,
bounty hunter Stefano.
You know that I follow other steps as per usual. Now, let me screen share this thing and let's see what I can do over here. Can you see my screen?
We can.
Okay, awesome. Can you still see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, my screen share is pause. Stop share. Okay, let me try again. Test 2.
Edit.
Share. Can you see it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna go, like, through 3 different news. The first one is this project called Crypto Combat. Now, I have no idea about anything about this project, but this is not the point. The point is that it looks very, very similar to Block Duelers, which we had on the show a couple of times. Now, again, I might be completely wrong on this.
Just a quick question. Are you working for Crypto Combat by any chance, Stefano?
Yeah, I joined, like, the company there just, like, to go against Johnny. Now,
I'm starting a company to have different NFT fighting blockchains fight against each other.
Oh, sounds like a good idea. It's classic crypto, you know. scan it, copy, paste. Oh, look, they got.
Or I'm just going to retire on my hard forking coins from BitClout.
Exactly. Like, see how many options you have.
Huge. That's crypto, people. That's why we're all here.
So if you have used OpenSea in the past, now this is not 100% clear because some of my wallets are not actually being valid. But one of my wallet was actually valid, so pretty happy with that. So give it a shot. The only things that you do basically is like you go to cryptocombat.com, you unlock your wallet, and then once you unlock your wallet, there is the option to claim. You're going to be able to claim 8 token. That seems to be the standard. I don't know if there is, like, for whatever reason, option to get 8. A little bit more. But 8 tokens are currently valid around 1.4, 1.5 ETH. Considering that you are obviously Uniswap.
0.1.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, 0.15 and 0.15. And considering that like you're on Ethereum, so there is like the gas fees involved to claim the token, plus you have the ones on like approve the liquidity pool on Uniswap, plus the one for the trade. So you're looking at 3 transactions. Out of everything, you're probably like gonna cash out around $150, which is not bad. Like, it's free money. If if you're eligible, just give it a shot. Just go to the URL. Unlock your wallet on the top right over here, and that's it. Check if you can claim or not. Whatever you do, you want to keep the token, you want to exchange that, it's up to you. You want to do your research, it's up to you. I've took it, I sold it immediately. I didn't do any research. It's free money. I don't care. Then, second thing, which is the Avagotchi. Now, Lil Pump, this goes back to like what I was mentioning on that. I'm not a fan of like having these VIP things involved, but whatever, they're news. But Avagotchi is launching the Raffle 4, and the Raffle 4 is gonna go from, let me find that, March 29 for 72 hours till April 1st. So 3 days. Now, if you're new to this, you're probably like a little bit late. However, couple of things. How do you earn the tokens? In order to earn the tokens, you need to stake. You need to earn friend token. In order to earn friend token, you need to stake your liquidity pool token on the Avagotchi website. If you don't remember all of these things, go back and check the video that we have done about the quick swap tutorial, as you will have to go on the quick swap model. However, you can also buy the tokens right now on the Avagotchi marketplace. And if you're interested in trying your luck and everything, I would actually, because I put down the entire list and so on, I would suggest to like go with the tickets that are the uncommon tickets. And the only reason why is because right now, on number of prices available plus number of tickets that has been sold, you have a 12.59% chances of winning a prize. So that's the highest one. The lowest one is the Godlike, that currently have a 0.3% chances of winning a prize. But if you win the Godlike item, you're probably winning hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, in super simple, this is another event that actually, that's the point. Actually, if you're doing yield farming on Quick, you can basically participate for free. Why? Because what you do is that you stake on QuickSwap your Ghost token and your USDC token. You stake that on Quick. By doing that, you get the 0.3% of the liquidity pool when the trade happens, plus you get the Quick token that are generating every single week. You take that LP, the token that is generating from the LLP, you go on Avagotchi website, you stake that, and you're earning friend. With friend, you can buy the tickets. You can either sell the tickets, and so you make triple return because you got the 0.3 from QuickSwap, the farming from the Quick token, and the sales of the tickets from the friend farming. Or you can just try your luck and so on. So that's the other event that is going to happen.
Sorry, it's fucking complicated.
Yeah, but that's how you make the money.
Yeah. Well,
that's the beauty of that.
I just entered a Beeple raffle. It was super easy. Holy shit. was
Yeah,
crazy.
because like you have one chance out of 200,000 shots. It's the same thing of me trying to go with an NBA drop shot. You got one shot out of 300,000. Yeah, it's easy, but good luck on trying to get a spot.
Yeah.
There
was the
it's
other
more
one,
complicated.
Stefano.
But
Hey, just very quickly, let me jump in there because
Yes.
obviously we do our giveaway show on Fridays, people,
I'm not down, by
and
the way.
we gave away, I think it was 4 prizes to the live audience, and you know what? There was only about 400 people that showed up for that one. So, talking of percentage chances, you want to be there this Friday. So make sure you have a look in the show notes, click the link, set a reminder with a little bell button. That way you know.
Yeah, it's a 20% chance, basically. No, pretty much on the giveaway on hard forking.
Yeah.
Number wise is not bad on that side.
Yeah.
Now, if you combine all 3 things together, you're kind of like looking at a 170% APIs on all the model. So it's not bad. That's why it's interesting, because like you do that once. Yes, it's complicated, but you do that once and you just let it run. That's it. Your model collapses down only and exclusively if Ghost token lose like 90% of its value. That's your real risk on something like that. The rest is just game in reality, because it's just like you learn and so on. Speaking of which, the last important thing, and this is actually very, very nice, from the 24th of March to the 7th of April, so a nice time, on Lost Relics, which is a game running on the Engine marketplace, there is the Easter event. So what does it mean? The game is free, first of all. If you're playing the game, you can collect Easter bunnies Easter eggs, and you can exchange your Easter eggs with the Easter bunny. But what you want to focus on is the golden egg. There are 800 golden eggs that are going to like being given away during the event. And on average, there are like 850, 900 players, which means that like chances are very, very close to get at least one egg if you're actually playing and being a little bit active. It's similar to the Mega Cube event. It's one of those things where like if you're around and you participated, rewards are overall nice. Now, in this specific case, the golden ticket is giving you a blockchain item. Blockchain items on Lost Relic goes from everything from $20, $30 up to $2,000. So, it's one of those things where it's a game. If you want to kill some times, give it a try, give it a shot, test your luck. You might actually end up with like, $1,000 worth of profit just by playing a game. And it's free. That's the important part of that. You just have to download that on PC and that's it. Done.
Very good.
There was one other one. There was another freebie airdrop, but it was a retroactive one. I think you qualified, didn't you, Stefano, for chain?
Oh,
game?
sorry. Yeah, that's true. The chain game. Sorry, on that one. So
that's a great one, right?
Chain Game is an awesome project. Let me give you like a super small description of what the project does. It's illegal, by the way. I have to also point that out because it's pure gambling. So legally speaking, sooner or later, if they don't fix their problem, they might have some issues. But the project is awesome. I use that actually. So like, it's all the same thing. We need to be honest on things a little bit. So what you do is that you play games. There are some popular games, and then there are like some games that are developed by the company per se. So you could have like popular games, like for example, Call of Duty or Fortnite and so on. Or you can have games that are developed by them. And so you have a version of the card game called Uno. You get like a version of like something similar to Mario Kart, but developed by them. And now they're developing, they announced the beta of a solitaire game. Basically, what you do is that you compete against another person using their token. You put like a pot when you're entering the fight, the match and so on. Whoever wins gets the pot. This is gambling 100%. But it's a lot of fun because, hey, you're betting like $1 playing a game of Uno. It's fun, like it's just like chilling, killing time and so on. Now, the point is that the token was actually like on Ethereum, and they migrate for obvious reason. It's a type of token that's set very, very well on layer 2s. They migrate on Matic. So if for whatever thing in the past, you went like into a degen trading type of thing, and it ends up that like you add some tokens in your wallet and so on. Check on the Matic website on the bridge if for whatever reason you might have an airdrop of that token on your wallet on Matic, on the Matic side, not on the mainnet. It's really like for, you know, the past users and stuff like that were like not on the layer 2. So again, I don't know if you qualified or not, but if you ever heard about this name before, if you ever heard of the project, just go on the Matic Polygon, sorry, apologies, on the Polygon Bridge website and check if you have like any supply of that token available on the wallet.
Yeah, if you held chain from August 26th to September 26th of 2020, and you hold chain and swap, you got some freebies. There was a guy in my group. Oh man, he made a killing. He got like $15,000, and he sold the chain way before it pumped. So he was so pissed. He was going to be like a millionaire if he would have held the chain, but he sold it. So he's like, oh, I guess it's a bit of a consolation prize. So he doesn't even have the coins anymore, but he still got the airdrop because it's retroactive snapshot. Crypto full of stories like this. I made it big. Oh my God, I'm wrecked. Oh, you know, the roller coaster. Let it go. Let's go. Let's go.
Very good. Okay, so now some of that information for many of you might have been a bit hard to understand, especially if you are a newbie. But please jump into our Discord. There's a whole heap of people in there, including ourselves, that yeah, there's all sorts of great information on exactly what Stefano is discussing. You can get in there and talk with the community. Yeah, it can be a little confusing when you hear a description about how to get these tokens and unlocking things and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, Stefano raised a very important point there. The reason that there are these airdrops is it is a little bit difficult. You know, these are communities trying to encourage people to go through a process and really understand how that blockchain works. So you need to spend some time. You don't get something for nothing in life, people. So you need to apply yourselves.
No, but on the other side, you need to like, because I hear a lot of people that are like, oh, but it's too complicated. I don't want to do this and blah, blah, blah. Now, first of all, if you're lazy, then, you know, and then you're complaining that you have no money, that's on you, like whatever. First point on that. But the second point, understand this for a second. And like, when you're entering like this system and you start doing all of these things, you're really bringing home like $20,000-$30,000 a year on doing things like that. Yes, Johnny has mentioned like the guy that has made the killing. And like, you know, his position on Uni would have been worth like 67,000 and so on. Back when 1inch did the airdrop, there are people that made like millions of dollars and so on. Those are like the heavy whales, like the heavy users and so on. This is not a game only for those type of people. This is a game also like where if you spend time in the industry, and we say this so many times, the industry reward you in return. And the point is that the rewards that you're getting, when you combine all of these things together, you're really starting looking at $20,000, $30,000 a year that has been given to you. And that's the point. Sit down in front of a mirror for a second and think of like...
We got that alone from opening a MetaMask wallet.
Yeah. And the point is that, like, how many people will be able to quit? Jordan mentioned that as well, like when he was talking about like block doers, and it was like, now I can be full-time cryptos because block doers plus hard forking. How many people can actually quit their job around the world with an income of $30,000 and be full-time on cryptos? Yes, it's true. It's hard. It's difficult. It's there is that fear. It's the insecurity of doing all of these things and so on. But you can go step by step in this industry. That's the beauty of that. And it really rewards you. That's the beauty of that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, on that note, if you're watching the show, you were still so unbelievably early to this space. I mean, people get confused here. They see a Bitcoin price of 50 plus and they're like, I've missed the boat. I can assure you this technology is just getting warmed up. I mean, most of these things are still very much science experiments at this point, or financial experiments. So you're so early. You're so early. And yeah, get in there, try things out, jump into our Discord and talk with the people in there. There's a great little community building there. There's great people following this channel now. and harass these two guys with millions of gaming questions. Don't ask me. I don't know. There you go, gamers right there. Two of the best. Okay, guys. So,
Sean.
Yep.
Sean. Hello. Is this thing on?
Gonzo.
Hello.
Bueller.
Idiot.
So I've got a nice little incentivized airdrop here for some crypto artists or even regular artists. If you're an artist and you're looking to get into NFTs, hit me up. You can hit me up on Twitter at Joliwa, or you can hit me up on YouTube here in the comments. Just let me know. And there's a special little thing going on that if you're an artist, it's a good thing.
Yes, I have some people for you, Mr. Gonzo. I was actually with a couple of New Zealand's fantastic artists the other day. So I'll put you in touch. They're very keen. Yeah,
no doubt, man. Totally. Because, like all these companies, they're like NFTs, and you know what? You can't just publish an NFT. You need content. They need content. This is like golden age for content creators right now. I keep telling all my friends in like animation, I'm like, you guys, get off your fucking asses.
Selling this one for 5 now. Bitcoin. Link below.
You buy Bitcoin?
What is that?
Yeah.
NFT, one of 50,000.
Yeah.
Going cheap.
One of 50,000 Bitcoins?
What of 50,000 stick, man, on a bit of paper. How much will I get?
Oh, nice. Good job, Sean.
I'm going to jewel it on Block Jewelers.
You're hired.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, anything else you think the audience should know about before they join us on Friday live?
We can call your character Sell the Bottom Sean. We got Buy the Top Scott and Sell the Bottom Sean.
I've had a fantastic few months. Actually, it's all going well.
Yeah, you told me.
I'm on the sidelines on my Bybit trading at the moment. I think it's a very, very tricky range to be trading.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking for. I'll be going 10x if we hit 50k or slightly below, and along. Other than that, there's sort of wishy-washy stuff we're seeing. Although I think the alts are going to run significantly in the coming weeks as Bitcoin is going to go through a bit of a reaccumulation, in my opinion. But I don't want to get too much into TA today. Our Monday show with Lisa is the place for that, people. Huge audience building there. So thank you to anyone that does follow that show.
You've been following your trade, so you're doing better. That's good.
Yeah, right? I'm going well. Going well.
You mean the trade where they called the trade of the week, the one that I gave to Sean 2 weeks ago? The
Rev token?
Are you name dropping yourself?
No, I'm just saying that I find hilarious.
Okay. Yes, Stefano has given me some fantastic trades. That's why he makes the big bucks to come on the show, people. He does actually know what he's talking about sometimes.
I find hilarious.
But yeah, thank you for pointing that out to the audience again, Stefano, how fucking great you are.
Who told you about the Rev token that got review on Monday as the trade of the week? Like,
you gave me Matic, you gave me Rev, you've given me a few others, AXIE. Yeah, in fact, probably my best performing coins. You probably are the person that has put them on the radar. Thank you very much for that. Well done.
Welcome. Being like a DA. So who gave that, by the way? Me.
Yeah, sorry. Everyone watching this just saw what happened there. But okay, well done, Stefano. Everyone hit the like button for Stefano because he's a genius.
No, I'm just like, the main point on that is that once again, be around the industry. Yeah, well, apart from that everybody knew already, but that's a different point. No, jokes aside, like really, the main point on this is that, like, a lot of people are always like trying to get like the perfect moment to buy in, buy out, and so on. And I mentioned that many times. Like, I have full respect to people that are like trading and so on. But for a normal and average person, do not make the mistake of thinking that you are a trader. Being a trader is tough. It's very, very difficult.
It's a job.
It's insane. Like, and so sometimes you can obtain the same result on, look at a chart, understand that, like really doing that, by going from a different perspective. And so maybe like researching projects, find what you like, testing out things, see how the community evolves and so on. There is like a lot of videos that you can take as a learning process for something like that. check on YouTube the people that are like reviewing the market cap of your neighbor Alice. I'm just like telling you this. Look at that for a project that is literally just coming along, and compare that to the tweets that are coming along on the AXIE Infinity community and people that are around. And the market cap are very similar in terms of value, but they're completely different. You don't need TA at that point to figure out which one is going to keep running and which one is going to go down. Yes, TA can be a very valuable tool. And yes, TA can give you like that extra point on your ideas and be like, I'm thinking that this thing is not going to fly. Let me see what these people have to say on that. You know, combine the two things together. Don't be stuck with only one thing and that's alone, you know, and that's it. That's the main point on that, apart from the fact that, yes, I gave you the rep token. But hey.
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more strongly with you. I look, technical analysis, I 100% think it has its place, and it has a very, very strong place. But, you know, and definitely in terms of sort of lower liquidity projects, you know, there's too many other factors at play there that can absolutely
fundamental analysis
on TA. So, you know, we're doing we got some actually, Jordan, we've got some really great projects that you're lining up that are coming on to do founder interviews with us in the coming days. So I strongly advise you to check those out, people. For me, that's investing 101. Really have a look at these videos we do with the people behind the projects. I mean, what more could you ask for? Get it from the horse's mouth. Do your own research. We're not here to give you financial advice. You know, this channel is all about crypto culture. It's about all the things happening in the space. We try to cover a hell of a lot of material for you. We know you're all here to make money. And if you've been following the show, we hope you have made some and will in the future with us. Good luck with that. On that note, Jordan, any final words of, we can't let her give advice, are we? Any comments for the audience?
Just the one step back about the TA, right? Like TA is a tool. TA on one hand and FA on the other. Technical analysis and fundamental analysis. If you just do one without the other, you're kind of like shooting blind. You're still missing half the picture, right? No matter how strong the fundamentals are, the market still affects fundamentals. It could be the strongest fundamental project in the world. The market goes red and everything dumps, your shit's still going to dump, right? Yeah. So you got to use them both together. Like, use your fundamental analysis, look into a project that you understand or that you've researched a lot, and you can see the fundamentals behind it. Make sure, okay, there's a team, there's a community, there's a product, it works, they've got stuff lined up on the roadmap. And then you can be like, okay, now I'm going to look for an entry. Then you can use your TA. Don't just do one without the other, because then you're just pretty much still gambling. Like, I know, you know, some people are like, oh, I'm a trader, I don't do FA, but that's bullshit. Like, even Lisa says that, but she's still doing fundamental analysis. Yep. Like, oh, the platform is coming out. Oh, they got a big event. That's all fundamental stuff.
Totally.
If you ignore that and you just buy coins on charts alone, you're going to get wrecked.
Yep. Awesome. Thank you so much for your time today, guys. Now, Friday, make sure you're here. Token giveaways.
Sean, you're like fucking blowing your sunburn. So
I know, my light's going like this.
It's like,
yeah, I gotta go. We're gonna wrap this up. My light's gone to shit.
Sean's got to go to a disco party, guys. Stefano's dying. Well, you're just as red as Sean now.
Oh God, I was trying to. I've actually got one of the best views on the planet here, and I wanted to show it to everybody, but it's backlit. Unfortunately, I'll be back to my usual location. New laptop as well. Not a new laptop. I've had to borrow one. Mine's just completely died on me, people. Complete nightmare. On that note, it's actually a good closing point. I'm pretty confident I've got all my recovery seed phrases because I've lost my the laptop's died. It's done. It's finished. So look, security, wallets, that's something I think we're going to have a little look at in the next episode. Stefano. Not that funny.
No, the show's not going to be on security. It's going to be on seed recovery.
Yeah. Going to be on lighting, how to get the correct lighting for a video.
This is beautiful.
Says the fucking guy who came to us from his kitchen for the last year, who's finally got some good lighting.
True, but it's hilarious.
Now
Like,
you're
it's
laughing
amazing.
at me.
Yes. I can't wait to watch what is gonna come out when, like, before Jordan was talking, it was already like that. I can't wait to see in actually on the channel how this is gonna look like. This is hilarious. This is absolutely.
I couldn't see it. What was it doing? Was it just flashing in and out?
Imagine like that there is like, I don't know, a party happening. Yeah.
Jesse's gonna love it. Jesse's gonna give you a tongue lashing.
I was just trying to be nice and show everyone the view here in New Zealand, but no, it's not working. This is actually, if you haven't been to New Zealand before, this is actually what happens. The light just goes like that the whole time. It's like drugs. Yeah, it's a bit different out here. Sun just turns off and on the whole time.
It's like a light switch.
On that note, let's turn this off and we'll see you all on Friday.
Have a good one.
Later, guys.
Catch you later, everybody. Special likes. Go to the Discord. Harass these two guys for me.
1 BTC and 32 ETH.